Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. So last time, we circumvented this whole castle, and I am now standing at the back of it and there is a fog wall. I'm wondering whether this is just the boss fight, in which case, I kind of want to try it, but at the same time, I'll probably end up dead. But I only have like 1900 runes, so okay, let's go. Oh, I can't even. I have to go through. I can't go through the back. I have to go through the front. So, well, okay then. Cool, I guess. In that case, I guess I'll go through the front. It's interesting that I could circumvent this as easily as I did. It took very little effort. I literally just ran... where was I? From here, I just ran down here, and then I found a spirit spring that just took me up onto this fort, cleared this fort, and then ran around. I find it funny that I can go around the castle and not have to do it. But, you know, I also kind of want to do the castle. Okay, let's do this castle, shall we? I also really want to try out my new Ash of War, because it looks fun. Also, this is a carrion golem, which is interesting. Castle Ensis. Oh, he got me. Shit. I was gonna say, he's not particularly hard to fight, but my overhead strike isn't the best thing ever for him. I mean, we got there. It took me all my fucking healing flasks, but we did get there. Somber 9, Royal Magic Grease. Coat's armament inflicting heavy magical damage. Believed to have once been bestowed upon low-ranking Carrion Knights in lieu of the Fellowship's characteristic swords. Interesting. Simple enough. It's interesting there's carrion people here. Kind of surprising to me. Okay, let's head up. It's not something I would expect, carrion people, to be honest. They're just kind of too ingrained in the lands between, in my mind, but Easy enough. Tower with a chest. Gotta love a tower with a chest. Milady. Got the Reddit sword. A light greatsword. A light greatsword, that is, a sword whose blade matches the length of a greatsword while being considerably constrained to a minimal weight. Nicknamed after ladies of noble status for its refined appearance. With cultivated form, one can wield this weapon as swiftly as one might a straight sword. It's a dex weapon. Like a dex greatsword, I guess? Cool, I guess. It's a cool concept for a weapon, but the two, like, new weapon types I've found are both dex-based, which is kind of frustrating. If only I had arms, indeed. That's a squirrel. Another squirrel. There's a knight here who has the same weapon I do. Man just one-shot me. Black Knight helm. Cool. Probably worth jumping down for it, though. Like 2 free items. Bolt, which is fucking pointless. Flint Slab Firefly. Glintstone Firefly improved by selective breeding. The glintstone that produces its light has become freakishly enlarged, while the span of its life is as brief as a whisper. Interesting. He didn't lie, no enemy ahead. Sweet. Loyal Knights Cookbook. A record of crafting techniques of the Royal Carrier Knights detailed the arts of the old enchanted knights. Acquire the knowledge to craft royal magic grease and drawstring royal magic grease. Okay. Cool. There is a rune up here and a thing up here, which is nice. Castle Cross message. I had another message I didn't read. Carved words coalesce. I abandon here the flesh of my body. Scrutatory fragment. Somber smithing stone. Gonna touch this grace. We're also going to. There's a couple of things I forgot to read. Notably, there was the New Cross map. Here we go, this one for starters. Asher remains in which spirits yet dwell. Users summon the spirits of 2 of Mesmer's soldiers. One soldier wields an axe while the other wields a spear. Both of them are adept at charge attacks. These soldiers belong to the ignoble penal battalion and were buried hidden from the Erdtree's site. Then we had this here. Serpentine called like ember materials crafting items. The remnants of Mesmer's flame, the symbol of the crusade, it continues to smolder as if crawling across the ground. And that's the Sakuda Atlas map. And then we have this, a simple drawn map drafted by the Horn Scent, recently revised. Reveals the location of newly discovered golden crosses. The crosses are akin to Mikila's footprints or gravestones, which mark what he has left behind. So got that one. There's another one in the palace that he hasn't marked, I don't think. Huh. So that one's marked. That's the one I'm at right now. I don't remember seeing that one. Anyway. Letter with terse message and illustration of a monk. His hands held together. Seek me to the east if you wish to pursue the way of the warrior. When you find me or challenge me to a bout, there is no need for words. Okay. And then we also got... helmet. Helm worn by the Black Knight, servants of the Mesmer, the Impaler. Black iron ornaments with gold. A rotten order stubbornly clings to it. Perhaps it arises from the tainted nature of the blood that splattered upon it, or perhaps it is the wearer's own blackened soul festering after endless slaughter. Pretty good helmet, actually. Then we have Castle Cross message. Message left by Needle Knight leader, addressing a kindred spirit who also pursue Mikila's trail. Kind Mikila's seeks the tower sealed by shadow and the gate of divinity found there. If we are to reach him, we must burn the tree that seals the path, and for that we require a flame. We also have 3 Erdtree fragments, so we can level up, which is nice. See if this knight respawns when I sit here. Sounds like he did. Okay, so we're doing more damage now. He's fast enough that it doesn't really matter, though. How did I not see this man before, by the way? This hole doesn't look particularly pleasant. I see dogs. Well, we drop down into the dog hole. Yep, good to know. Yeah, Starlight Shards are kind of shit, not gonna lie. Was also expecting something kind of better. Nevertheless, keep going. Hey, dog. Lots of dogs. Interesting. I'm glad they put something behind the waterfall. I feel like it's a necessity to put something behind every waterfall you ever see in a game. This gets us to the other side of the gate, I assume, is the point of why we came this way. Lies. We are on the other side of the gate. Is there a lever for me to open said gate? All answers point to yes. Beautiful. Can heal off this guy pretty easily. Behold the message. So I guess we are working our way up through it. It's not a long area though, seemingly. This episode is probably going to be shorter than some other ones, because I think I'm going to clear this. Ow, you bitch. That's just an arsehole-y thing to do. And they're 100% going to do it again, aren't they? Kind of. I know you're here, motherfucker. And a carrion knight, great. I disagree. Jesus Christ. I also didn't claim my runes. I just lost 80,000 runes. How did I forget to loot my runes? I'm dumb. I should just run in, got them, and then ran away. Cheesed. Moonrithil's Nightsword. He was annoying me, so I cheesed him. It's the way to do it, people. If annoyed, simply cheese. Cool. Well, he's dead now. And he seems like a one and done kind of dude. That looks like a treasure chest. It also looks like a fucking trap. Wolf Crest Shield. Interesting. A finely made blue shield featuring an engraving of a wolf under the moon excels at fending off sorceries. The wolf is the best of the Carrion Royal Covenant, a symbol of the moon's pride and none can forget, no matter what remote lands they may arrive in. Also has no skill by default, and it does 63% of magic block. I feel like they're always too scared to just give like 100% magic block shield. Like, why not? You could do it. Give it like shitty physical block and 100% magic block. That would be interesting, but they never seem to do it. Oh, interesting. I wonder if you can sneak around that dude and backstab him. I bet you probably could have. He didn't see me, that's alright. O Marika, I beg, embrace your child, and give us a sign. How long must this holy war stretch on? Rellana's cameo. Enhances attack executed after maintaining the same stance for a while. Interesting. Talisman featuring a gallant portrait of Rellana, the Twin Moon Knight. Oh, Rellana. I thought it was Rellana. Interesting. Enhances attacks executed after maintaining the same stance for a certain length of time, engraved as a reminder to the unparalleled devotion of those who left their homeland to serve Rellana. By your leave, we will accompany you wherever your lunar vessel takes you. Lunar vessel, interesting. Rellana versus Rellana. Rellana was also of the moon. Can't believe he missed me. He essentially had a free shot. I assume he came out of here. Seems like it. Vigor. It's interesting that this is all white flame, by the way, seemingly. Maybe it's blue to signify magic, but it looks like white flame to me. Which is... It's interesting in Elden Ring lore, because it's like what the death birds use and things, and seemingly has something to do with like a god of death. You. What you get, bitch? Another glintstone firefly. I think we do want to go down. but I don't know how to get back up. Not that it necessarily matters. Ah. Interesting. This is how we get back up onto the roof. Dead. I actually can't remember the lore of those guys. I remember there was one in the Rare Lucaria school. Nimble sort required a hand. Look no fatty. We can drop down there. Which gets us down the back way. Around here, which looks like it's a full circle, potentially. Oh, I see. I know exactly where that is. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's where I was before. But there is an item down there, so... we're going. Glint Blade Trio. Create sigils that form through projectile glint blades after delay. An old sorcery of the Caramel family creates a sigil overhead from which 3 enemy-seeking glint blades appear after a brief delay. This sorcery can be used while in motion. Charging increases the delay. A prototypical form of sword-failing sorceries saw a different subsequent refinement in the realm of shadow. Interesting. Wonder if that's the one the dude was using against me. Should also do that. I think I got distracted before what I was saying. The white flame over here. Although looking at it out here, it looks more like blue flame, which is, I guess, more sorcery related. The white flame that you see occasionally is symboled with the outer god of death. That's why the death birds have it, because they're like I think it's called the twinned bird or something, is the being that they are kind of descendant from. Never seen in game, but it's referenced a couple of times, notably on the Deathbird items. Fuck me. These are normal dudes. Granted, they are buffed, but... though the chest piece features a circuitry motif, gold has been used for its engraving, a small consolation for those forced to wage a war without grace or honor. Interesting. Okay, well, we killed most of them. I'm kind of hoping they give me a grace up here rather than giving me a stake of Marika. Just in case I want to leave and come back. Assuming this is the boss fight, which I think it is. Imbued Stone Sword. Cool. And then we have Big Boy, which I definitely don't want to die to. Fucking lock on, motherfucker. Oof. I mean, do we believe him? No, is the answer. We don't. Alright, so my hope is we get a bonfire here, and then the boss fight is there, and then we're good. Because I have 80,000 souls, which is not insubstantial. There is a grace up here. Good time for a fucking grace, man. Let's fight up there. Now this is a nice grace to get. And a Somber 4, which is nice, I suppose. Okay. How much do I need to level up? I could do it. But do I want to? Because to do it, I need to burn some kind of ridiculous runes. I currently have 80. That'd put me at 110, 120. Yeah, I essentially need to burn the Marika's rune, but that will give me enough. Looked cool. I grant it that. $28 stamina. Okay. Now we only have 5k and I don't care if I die. Boss time. First off, Tears. We have another summon. Who is it this time? Ah, it's actually her this time. So we will summon her. As I said, I've decided I'm going to summon these guys for all the bosses that they're available just to progress story. So because we can summon Letter, I think I'm going to summon Letter. I might not do my Mimic tier immediately. We'll think about it. Because last time Mimic tier made it a bit too easy. Rellana, Twin Moon Knight. The music, man. Oh! Dual wield, maybe? Breaks my stance. Get poisoned. Get black flame, don't need to heal. Really don't want Letter to die because of story, right? it's got a follow-up. I wasn't expecting the follow-up, I'll be honest. Alright, we don't want Letter to die, so we're getting Mimic Tear out here for more distraction. Oh, phase 2. Well, we died anyway. It's alright, Letter nearly died. I need to be more aggressive, which is, she did die, in fact. Either I need to be more aggressive, or we do double summon off the bat. Or we could try with no summon, but at the same time... I'll be honest, I want to summon. It pushes story progression. I also love the fact that she's using fire on one blade and oh, I haven't seen that attack before. Okay, not as trivial as I thought. That fucking Chaos Firestorm I've never seen before. So she does have new moves. I wonder if that's when she gets down low enough health, or I just got lucky before and she didn't do it. That's a twin moon. Oh, gonna jump that shit. There we go. She's dead. Ooh, okay. Now that seemed easy. Legitimately, I think harder than fighting her without summons. Like, legitimately. And I'll show you, I'll insert a clip exactly right now, because I tried it 3 times without summons. Once was like an actual good attempt, but this is why she is easier without summons. This clip right here. Alright, we're back. As you can see, she is so easy to parry. Harder in her second phase, but still perfectly doable. So, like... I don't know, man. When she's distracted like that... Oof. I'm actually lucky there that I lived that twin moon attack. That was the first time I've seen it, because I don't think I'd ever got that low before. I got her like 3/4 of the way down solo, and then I was like, nah, I want to summon, because I want Leda there for the fight, so... I don't know, man. I will rest, and we will level up, because we got a lot of runes for that. 180 by the look of it. Actually enough for a level up. Good fight, though. That'll be a good challenge fight later. Just because any boss that I can parry, I have a lot of fun with. Because a parry spam boss is a fun boss. Alright, now let's talk to Leda again. We actually already came to Leda, because if you saw at the start of the episode, we were here. It's because we took the long way around. Hello.
We are all utterly captivated. It is what binds.
Interesting. She does not have new dialogue. I wonder if I broke that by sequence breaking. A definite potential, I'll be honest, but what have we done? Down here, up through here, and then I pretty much beelined it straight here. I avoided everything else. So I do have some more searching to do, but we did the Lord's Castle as well, so that's all complete. Well, sweet. I guess that's pretty good to go. There's apparently a Mikkela's Cross here somewhere, according to the map that he gave me before. Nothing else new here. Let's just have a look at this. Remembrance of Rellana, the Twin Moon Knight, hewn under the Sakuta tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the Finger Reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. Once a Carrion princess, Rellana disavowed her birthright and chose to stand at Mesmer's side instead, knowing full well that not even the brilliance of the moon could grant him succor. Before long, she became known as the Sword of Mesmer. Yeah, as I was saying before, it was interesting she had one sword of flame and another of, like, Carrion sorcery, like glintstone sorcery. Which is just cool. One thing I will do is... I forgot to check this before as well, but if we go back here, we can check what we can get from the remembrances. Notably, the remembrance for the lion, and now Rellana as well. Interesting. Enraged Divine Beast raises potency of storms. A charm depicting the crazed, coveting dance of the Divine Beast conducted at the Tower Festival. Raises potency of storms. Divine Beasts are messengers of the heavens, and their rage mirrors the tumult of the skies, of which storms are their pinnacle. Interesting. I guess there are storm sorceries technically in the game. You also get this, Ash of War, Divine Beast Froststomp. Armament of the Cold Affinity and the following skill. Divine Beast Froststomp, a skill which imitates the wrath of the Divine Beast dance. Lift a leg up high and stamp it down with great force, sends a powerful wave of frost straight out along the ground. Can be charged to increase the power and range. Usable on all melee armaments. So that's essentially a buffed Froststomp. Froststomp is already a thing. It's like a Hoar Froststomp, I think. It used to be the most OP thing in the game. It used to be what the speedrun used. You just put that on like an axe or something, and then you ran through the whole game. Interesting. And then, Remembrance of the Twin Moon Knight, we have Rellana's Twin Blades. Carrion-like greatsword embedded with blue glintstone, weapon of Rellana, the Twin Moon Knight. Two swords are as a single armament. When two-handing, a straight sword engraved with golden flame will be carried on the left hand. Here and here alone were moon and fire ever together. Moon and fire stance. Assume ready stance, sword imbued with magic. Follow up with normal attacks to cast glintstone light waves, or strong attacks to form a spinning attack that bathes the area with flame. Light waves can have up to 2 follow-up casts with additional inputs. Interesting. It is a light greatsword, so it's a dex weapon, but it looks cool. Does magic and fire damage though, so it doesn't exactly scale well for me, because I'm a faith build, but it does have interesting scales with strength, dex, int, and faith, which is an intriguing combo. Rellana's twin moons. Incarnate twin moons and repeatedly strike the ground, so it's essentially the spell she had. Sorcery of Rellana the Twin Moon Knight, associated with a Carrion Princess. Incarnate overlapping twin moons which strike the ground one after the other, violently shaking the earth with moonlight. In her childhood, she and her elder sister Rellana met these moons, overlapping as though nestled against one another. Yeah. That makes sense. So it's Rellaна's sister. And she has the twin moons, which is interesting. Well, good to know for later. Also, I guess, equipment of champions. Did we get new equipment? Rellana's helm. Ornate helm of Rellana, the Twin Moon Knight, fashioned from silver steel. Rellana, head of the royal family of Carrier, was said to have given her younger sister, who renounced her lineage, to chase after Mesmer, a gift of lustrous black hair. Alright, we're back. I bought her armor. It looks quite good. The legs are actually still the legs I was wearing, which is the Greaves of Solitude. And I put on Godric Nightgreaves, just because they fit the aesthetic, mainly. They're pretty good armor and they fit the aesthetic and it gives me a mid-roll. I can put on a better helmet, but they all make me look dumb. Like, I think my best bet is actually probably Gideon's helmet. But then I have to look like Gideon, and Gideon's a nonce, so I don't want it. The other one is the Carrion Knight helm, also not a horrible choice. And it looks alright, like it holds together quite nicely. But it makes me feel like I'm supposed to be like a... Also, can I swap weapon to my other weapon if I do that? Yes, I still can. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, it's interesting, man. I think we keep this for now, but I may switch back to... I don't like the thing on the top. Look at the top of his head! I don't like it. So we are going back to this. Loses some poise and a fair amount of armor, but it looks alright. What I really want is I wish I could wear the blue one, but it's a different shade of blue, which I don't like. I really wish they were the same shade of blue. So we're going to go with contrasting. If they're going to contrast anyway, let's go red and blue. That's a good contrast. Alright, so... let's head back here. And I think we're going to end the episode. So I didn't do a whole lot that episode, although I still feel like it took me a while. I'll be honest. Anyway, that's going to be it. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.